Hi, it's me. A couple days after Christmas now, and almost a week after my last upload. Listen, let's talk for a second about something. Let's talk about something. Hi, Mila. She is awake. I love you. Let's talk about something called anxiety. Yeah, anxiety. Anxiety is a real thing, and I have it. At times I really do. So basically I was doing really well, and then I started to get really anxious about all of the filming, and then I would forget, and then I would get anxious about forgetting. So eventually I stopped uploading, but I didn't stop recording. So I was like, you know what, for the last week of Vlogmas, because basically it was less than a week, but for these last days, what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna go ahead and enjoy my time, record whenever I have the feeling that I want to record, and record the moments that I want to remember in the future, but no pressure, no hard feelings if I don't upload one day. And then my plan was to make these videos. So enough with all of that. Let's get started on my last week of Christmas. So on Friday, which was like the thing that triggered all of this anxiety, which was the thing that truly made me kind of crumble. I had a big life moment happen in terms of, those steps in life that you take. I don't want to talk much about it because it's still not over and it's still on the progress, in process for that. But I had that happen, which triggered my anxiety, and I couldn't record what we were doing, but I'm acting like if I'm this big mysterious YouTuber. I just want my privacy. But I did go to Oak Park, and Oak Park is a suburb in Chicago, and I thought it was so cute, and I only recorded bits and bits of that town, but I wanted to show it here. Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. Also, can we have this moment for this mood lighting? This actually was Marco's Christmas present that I gave him. It was so cute, and now I get to have a vibey background for my videos. We shall see. Anyways, so on Saturday, it was Saturday the 21st, and here in Chicago, there's a holiday train. I'll explain all about it in these clips, but you're about to see that in 3, 2, 1.
Hola.
Ay, mi papá no sale. We are here in Chicago. So in Chicago, there's the CTA, which is the Public Transit Authority, technically, but it's there's a metro, a train that takes people around the city, and during the holidays, they do a holiday train. So I'm very excited because we don't really know what it is or what it entails, we don't know what it is. So we're excited about it. Oh my god, it's packed.
The doors right, doors are closing. Watch the doors, the doors are closing.
So sadly, the holiday train was full, and neither my dad, Marco, or I could get into the train, which made me think all sorts of things. Like, I thought it was so unfair that there were so many adults in the train, and in the station that I was in, a bunch of kids were left out of the train, which honestly, I don't think that that's fair. I understand that not every kid not every adult has a kid, and that adults are also kids on the inside, and that they deserve to see fun, imaginative things as well. That's like a huge life mission of mine. But I just feel like this time it was so packed, and I saw a lot of adults, and I wish that more kids had the opportunity to go in there. So the holiday train happened, but had already paid for the train station ticket. We're like, might as well, let's go to Wrigleyville. And Wrigleyville is where the stadium for the Chicago Cubs is at. And it's basically all the area. There's many areas, but this is a big area in Chicago that there's many bars. There's all sorts of like nightlife going on. But we went during the day because every year they do a little like holiday setup. I keep touching my hair. I'm sorry, I can't figure out how I went in. Whatever. So every year they do this holiday setup, and we were like, might as well, let's go.
Ahorita le pones musiquita de Navidad. Y mira, ahí está Santa.
El holiday train.
Attended packages, vandalism, or suspicious activity, inform CTA personnel immediately.
El Papá Noel todo aburrido.
Tiene tribuna.
We got there, and we were actually a little disappointed by the setup, because in past years it has been inside of the stadium, and it's a huge place with so many different things to do. But this year it wasn't that way, because there's actually like a NHL tournament or something happening in the stadium. Therefore, there was no space for all these holiday things. So even though I actually really like hockey and I'm happy for them, I was pretty sad with the setup for the holiday. So we decided to head over and eat some burgers and fries at Small Cheval. If you're ever in Chicago, Small Cheval is one of those, like, I guess, like, newer, if maybe someone from Chicago is laughing at me, but this is like one of those Chicago restaurants that everyone goes to. I wouldn't say it's like a staple because it's not that old, but I think in maybe like 20, 30, 40 years, it would be one of those staples, kind of like Portillo's. So we went there, and then afterwards we went to also a newer ice cream shop that's called Jenny's Ice Cream. And Jenny's Ice Cream is also Chicago based, and it's very tasty. So if you're ever in Chicago, go to Wrigleyville. If you like bars, go to Wrigleyville at night or during the day. See the bars, but then eat Small Cheval and Jenny's Ice Cream. They're right next to each other. That same night, so Saturday the 21st, it was a packed day. We went out into the suburbs again to visit, well, actually, my friend Kat, who has been in the videos before, invited us to her boyfriend, who's Jim, who has also been in the video once. She invited us to Jim's kind of like family's Christmas party. It's like a family and friends Christmas party. So we went there, and it was exciting to meet all of Jim's friends and family, and kind of like just be there to support Kat, and I don't know, be there and enjoy. So I didn't get a lot of clips because obviously it's all people that I was just meeting for the first time, but here's Kat and I being silly. Let's have a moment of appreciation for the hair. I just did a blowout. I usually don't straighten out my hair that much or use heat on it, and that's like on purpose. A couple of years ago, I bleached it all and it went from black to blonde. So I really put my hair through the thick of it. So I decided, and it got very thin and not thick at all. So a couple years ago, I decided to kind of like bring it back to its natural self. And what I did is that every 6 months, I would cut off a lot of hair to get rid of the bleach. So I had my hair cut up here for a while, and then once I got all the blonde out, I started to let it grow but not use any heat on it so that it would kind of like recover, and it did. And now I can feel a little bit more comfortable doing more heat hairstyles on it, maybe once every 2 months, and I'm not even exaggerating. I don't do it that often, but I'm so happy with it. It looks shiny and it looks like it's back to life. Yay. Still pretty thin up here, but I think that may be because of aging, to be honest. I know I'm not old, I know I'm still very young, but I don't know. Anyways, just wanted to give an update on my hair. Woohoo. Honestly, because I do find this to be a video diary for me in the future. So 10 years from now, I get to see it. Another sign of aging is these 2 wrinkles that I got. They don't go away. They're just there. It's because I have a very expressive face, but look how prominent they are. I'm not complaining about them, but I do see them. Look at them. And my gray hairs. Ah.
Yeah. So like,
We're like smiling with that.
At a bar in Chicago. Yeah.
Sunday, pretty lazy day, kind of trying to catch up and get ready for this week. I wanted to make sure that I encapsulated the Christmas decors that I had in this house, Chicago 2024, and I recorded that. Monday the 23rd, I genuinely just worked. There was a lot of work to do in the morning and at night, and I was still struggling with anxiety quite a lot. So I kind of like was taking these days slowly and one day at a time. So I didn't record anything on that day. But then on the 24th, that is when Colombian Christmas happened. So in a lot of Latin American countries, and I'm learning actually a lot of European countries as well, the big celebration for Christmas happens on the 24th, on Christmas Eve. And we were celebrating and we were having all the fun, and we went over to my mom's house and we slept over there for Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. And yeah, I will tell you a little bit about what we did. This year, we wanted to have a more structured evening because usually we were just kind of like go with the flow. We eat, we listen to some music, and that's pretty much it. But my stepdad, Beto, he wanted to have a good structure. So we went to look at Christmas lights. That was the first check mark of the day. Hasta tiene como televisor.
Sí. Ahí está Estela. Ahí están los sheriffs le van a decir, oye, acelera. Ya sé que ahí dices.
After Christmas lights, we got home and we ate some pozole for dinner. Pozole is, I say it with a very strong Colombian accent, pozole. Pozole is a very Mexican dish. So my stepdad, Beto, is from Mexico. And every year we alternate Christmas foods. So there's one year where we eat pozole, and then there's one year where we eat Colombian food. And this year was pozole, the Mexican food.
Pues para que me vean.
No, que se. No. Sale, lo salgo yo también.
And after that, for the first time ever in my family's histories, we're not a big kind of like game, like, how do you say that? We don't play a lot of board games. We don't play a lot of board games. We're not a family that does a lot of that. So, but this year we played a board game, which actually, let me go get it. Okay. I hear him run. Okay. So we were playing this board game that I got over in Walmart. It's called Teletranslations. It was a really fun game. It's basically a game of telephone, and it comes with these notepads, and you get to draw on them. Honestly, we had so much fun.
Se quedaron moscas.
Ya veo, muestre. Garbage.
¿Va? Una. Ay. Yo me llamo Alberto y a mí me tocó la palabra secreta. Ay. Cactus. Entonces dibujé un cactus como los de mi tierra, con tunas y toda la cosa. Si le atinaron que era un cactus, está muy sencillo, la verdad. Dibujaron un cactus manco, cactus. Tú dibujaste este cactus hasta con su nopalote a un lado.
And we opened presents. So Colombian and Mexicans, we opened presents on the night on the 24th. And I just had some fun clips from that night. Estela, esto es para ti. Estela, look. ¡Ay, Estelita!
Ay, ya por fin ya no comes en el piso.
¡Ay, ya no eres de la calle! Estela, mira tus
Mira, ¿sí lo está viendo?
platicos.
Oye, ¿por qué
Son
no
para
tiene?
ti.
Porque no tiene.
Es un...
Para Camila, una botella de ron.
Yes. Look.
Los para
Muéstralo, muéstralo.
Órale, hambre, man.
Wow.
¿Tienes? Y tu chocolate.
Tu chocomiel.
Nos como. Para la pochola.
Ay,
Órale,
¿qué es
está
esto?
pesadote.
La botella de ron.
Unas pesas.
El amor.
Pero.
Ándale. Muy bien, muy bien.
Gracias, muchachos.
Pochulos.
Eso a tu papá como eso a las 11 de la mañana.
Está re cool.
Tratando de pegar el ojo.
¿Te gusta?
Manches.
Está bien bueno.
No manches.
The 25th is where actually my little like section of the family, we never celebrated on the 25th ever in our lifetime. So this is like something that we do here in the US, where we go and we have like a big family dinner with our extended family who lives here. And I didn't want to record a lot also because, like, you know, people's privacies, but I still wanted to record some of what we did.
Ah, el video.
Sí. That night we got home and we watched some Christmas movies. Actually, we watched Christmas in Heidelberg, a Hallmark movie. It was really cute. It was very cute. I love me a good Hallmark movie. Like I mentioned once, it's so much fun. So, yeah.
Into my ornaments this year.
You put everything into your art every year.
Wow. That was my Christmas season of 2024. From day 1 to day 25th. I know the last week was a little not like what I thought it was gonna be, but generally I'm very proud of myself for getting to most of this month making videos. It was a big step for me to be comfortable making videos again and break through that wall that I had in my mind for a little while. So I'm grateful that I did it. I am grateful for the time that I spent with friends and family this month, and who knows, maybe I'll make more videos in 2025, and maybe I'll make random little sit down chats every once in a while. So okay. Oh no, you know what, you're gonna see a video from me tomorrow because I am gonna make what I got for Christmas 2024 video, because I've always wanted to make one of those, and why not? So I'll see you tomorrow, and after that I'll see you at some point in 2025. Bye.